Hello everybody, it's James and welcome back to IsThisEvenGaming. Timberborn! Yes! So first off, I just want to apologize for the last episode. I kept saying we were going to get through Drought 2, but realistically we were just trying to get through Drought 1. So this time we're going to get through Drought 2. If you have been following along, you probably remember this wonderful little city that we created, that we made it through the first drought that we called, oh my god, not again, again! And if you weren't following along, here's a real quick highlight. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, the first drought is over and nobody has died, nobody is dying. That is the most important part. I wanted to start this episode off thanking these wonderful little beautiful carrot pickers that really carried us through that last one.
Hello, Mr. Beaver.
If you remember the first two times we tried, I could not get past the darn drought because I kept running out of food. But these unsung heroes right here are the reason we made it. From now on, we're calling the Carrot Crusaders. But I digress. Let's get back to, oh my god, not again, again, and see if we can help these Carrot Crusaders be a little more comfortable. I think we're first going to start off by building these little guys some houses. They definitely deserve it. They do not need to sleep on the ground anymore, not after that last drought. So we'll put one there, 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 and there. This actually does two things. One, it brings the happiness level of these beavers up. Number two, it actually allows them to breed. These wonderful Carrot Crusaders cannot add more beavers if there's no beds for said beavers. So having housing with extra bed allows the beavers to breed.
Wild animals with true natures and pure talents.
I'm also going to add a little more water storage. As the game goes on, the droughts get longer, you're going to need more storage. You know, one day you can have a little bit of water. When it starts getting to like 15 days and stuff like that, you're going to need a lot more. Also, I'm going to start adding some other storage. I have some carrot storage over here by my little carrot farm, but I don't have any storage for the berries that they're picking. So I'm going to go ahead and add a few more storage things here. And don't forget, once you add these, you actually have to go into them by clicking on them and dictate what goes in there. So of course I'm going to do berries, so I'm going to click on this berries here. I'm going to go to the other one, do that. Again, if you don't do that, it's not going to store anything at all. So they're going to make them, you're going to see a question mark, and nothing's going to be stored. I just noticed something I want to share with you. If you don't have storage for the berries or anything, they just put them on the ground like they did right here. But as soon as your storage is completed like that in the background, they pick them up and start storing them in there, which is easier for your beavers to get at and eat. Next thing I need to look into is the inventor hut, which gives us science points in order to unlock these things here with these red circles on them. You have to have so much science points to unlock them. So I'm going to plop one here, here, and probably here. And while we're at it, I think we should go ahead and plop down some roads. That way when they're done, these guys can actually get to them. The veterans of you out there noticed it and probably thought that I didn't, but we actually just got the notification saying the next drought is coming. So give me a minute. I'm going to build a few more things and see if I can get ready before the next drought comes. Okay, let's put a birch farm here. Drought time. Okay, I think I'm ready. Pretty sure I'm ready. I think I'm ready. I'm pretty sure I'm ready. I'm ready.
Right. Not ready.
Okay, I think I'm ready. Let's see if we can figure this out. I'm going to need to pause this and unpause the water pumper. The only thing I've really added is the birch trees over here and also the forester so that I can grow more trees because I'm running out of trees to chop down. I think I'm also going to probably go ahead and add some more carrot plots so that I can farm some more carrots, seeing that I'm still retaining enough water around here because of that dam in order to keep growing things. I also almost forgot I added this lumber mill, because later on in the game, you're going to need some planks, and in order to get planks, you need a lumber mill. I'm also going to need to add some power to this thing. So this early on in the game, one of my favorite ways to get power is the beaver wheel. If you follow real civil engineer, he likes to call it the shaming wheel.
Shame. Oh yeah, can't beat it.
Also, if you put this wheel next to the building, you're not going to have to create any wires or anything to connect it. So I'm going to put it here. You're also going to need a path so that the beaver can actually get to it and create power by spinning it. I'm not going to bore you with all these details. I'm just going to let it run for a while and let's just see what happens. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I made it through the second drought. Finally made it through the second drought. Excitement is overwhelming. So I guess that's a good place to end. Hope you liked it. Hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. So long, and thanks for watching. If you liked it, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Maybe I'll do another episode where we'll try to last a little bit longer. Bye.